today we're going to talk about water, because do you know one of the biggest things that you can do for your brain is drink water. It's one of the most effective ways to increase brain function, and it is so simple. So I'm going to ask you, what percent of the body is made up of water, do you reckon?
I would say somewhere in the region of 60 to 70%.
Yes! 70% of our bodies are made of water. Amazing. What about our brains?
When you got brains, you just think of that lovely little grey thing that you see like in a jar.
Or in a jar. I love to see it in a jar.
Well, that's what you don't actually see it in people's heads, obviously do, but you see them in jars and stuff like that. So I would say, I don't know, 60%?
85%.
No way.
85%. So our brains are made up of 85% water, but what the thing is about the brain is it can't store water at all. Can't store it. So it's relying on our bodies to provide the water with it. So if we haven't got enough water in our bodies, and Kate will know more than me, your body needs your water quite a lot as well for all its functioning. So one of the first places it won't supply, I guess, is the brain.
Mm.
So what can you do? What can you do, Kate?
Drink. And lots of people say to you all the time, oh yeah, but if I drink a lot of water, I'm always going to the loo. I'm always going to the loo, and I haven't got time for the loo, and it drives me crazy, and I'm up all night, and all the rest of it. However, actually going to the loo is a good thing, weirdly, because what you're doing is actually flushing your system. If you don't flush your system and you don't drink enough water, what you'll find is that it gets very concentrated, and you can tell that by the colour of your wee, basically. So if your wee is nice and clear, and it's not yellow and it's not cloudy, then you've got a good amount of water going into your system. And when we go for a wee, you can have just a quick look and have a look and go, oh, actually, it's a bit dark, need a few glasses of water, and it's quite a good indication. However, it's better not to get to that point in the first place.
Absolutely. So how much should we be drinking?
Should be drinking
2 litres. 2 litres of water a day, which seems like that's 8 glasses. That's 8 glasses there. Now that, when you show people, seems a bit scary, doesn't it?
It does. Because people go, oh, I don't like water.
Yeah.
Water's horrible. However, you can think about different ways of getting water into your system. Mm-hmm. And you can think about how much your food has water inside it. You can also think about teas and coffees, bearing in mind that actually they are a diuretic, which means you do get rid of it quicker.
So I guess you need to drink a bit more.
So water is best. You can put a little dash of fruit juice into it if you really want to, if you don't really like the taste. But actually, it's fine just to have a very, very weak squash as well. That doesn't really matter. But actually, just downing a really good glass of water is really good for you. And if you're feeling a little bit of a slump, then a good glass of water will often perk you up. The other thing that somebody was telling me, it was my mother that did it, but what she was doing was when she was trying to lose weight, if she drank a pint of water before she ate a meal, she wouldn't eat so much. She would get her fluid inside her. Yeah. She wouldn't eat quite as much, and she would feel full. So that's another way of getting a really good amount of food in, is to drink with food.
And you can always have a glass of water. That's the other thing. Wherever you are, if you take a bottle of water with you, you've got your 2 litres in the morning. Good way to do it, top tip, is to fill your jug in the morning and then only fill your drinking water from that jug so you can see how much you've drunk. But I carry water around with me as much as I possibly can, and just having water with you wherever you are will make a big difference too. And that's a good way of counting it. But just thinking about these 8 glasses, I was thinking early before we set up to film this, blimey, that looks a lot when you look at it. But if you think about 1 glass before you get up, or just as you get up, maybe, 1 glass for breakfast. What would you have, mid-morning?
Mid-morning, quick glass.
Lunch.
Go for one with my lunch.
Yeah.
I would probably go for one mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
I would probably have one just before my tea, because having a drink just before your tea is often really good for your digestion as well. I would have one probably with my tea as well. I'd probably get a couple in. And then one not before you go to bed, because lots of people say, if I drink before I go to bed, I'm going to get up all night. So actually, a couple of hours before you go to bed, sort of mid-evening, have another
And
one.
that because your body obviously is going to be using water while you sleep as well. So having a glass of water by your bed's often a good idea.
Yeah, so you can get thirsty in the middle of the night and have a little sip.
So it's not that difficult. It looks difficult, but it's not. And it seems like a lot, but actually when you take it through the day, it's not. And that will reduce your headaches. It will make your brain work better. Actually, the functioning of your brain will be far better. The neurons fire better if they've got water going on in there. They need them actually. They need water to communicate. So it's really, really important. So that's one of the most simple, cheapest ways that you can increase your brain function.
Definitely.